Auston Matthews, the number one pick in the 2016 NHL draft, the captain of the Maple Leafs, the leader of the core four. Okay. This is one of the best players in the league, but he's getting a lot of slander recently. Let's talk about it, and let's talk about why he's going to change a lot of minds in the upcoming season. After an impressive stint in the USHL, Auston, before his draft year, decided to go to Switzerland to play for Zurich SC, where he put up 46 points in 36 games playing against grown men at just a young age. This is what made the Leafs want to draft him first overall in the 2016 draft, which they did. His rookie season was one to remember. In his first ever game, he put up 4 goals against the Ottawa Senators. Somehow my Leafs still lost that game. I'll never forget him for that. The rest of the season was also awesome for Auston Matthews. He put up 40 goals and 29 assists for 69 points in his rookie season, earning him the Calder Trophy. This is the start of just an amazing career for Auston, where next season he put up 34 goals, 29 assists for 63 points, his first point per game season as he only played 62 games. He had a few more seasons of great goal scoring and great point production, but his first ever really elite goal scoring season was 2021, put up 41 goals in 52 games. Obviously, that was a shortened season from COVID. The next season after that, he played 73 games, got his first ever 60-goal season with 46 assists for 106 points. This is an amazing, amazing season, but it was also the start of some inconsistency for Auston Matthews, and let's talk about that. To me, there's 3 reasons why Auston Matthews could have a different season than last year. 1 being potentially negative, 2 being potentially positive. The negative one I'll start with is the departure of Mitch Marner. We all know Mitch Marner and Auston Matthews were best friends on the ice. They always played together. If you came to a Leafs game and you're watching the warm-ups, they always leave the ice together last. And Auston Matthews would benefit of lots of Mitch Marner assists throughout his career. They always played together, and they were basically inseparable on the ice. Because of this, Auston Matthews is losing his number 1 playmaker as he's gone to Vegas full-time. The Leafs' number 1 point getter, number 1 assister, and Mitch Marner is leaving to Vegas. But how will this affect Auston Matthews? Will he be negatively affected by not getting his good passes anymore? Or will he be even better affected? Let's talk about it. When people say Auston Matthews is a Mitch Marner merchant, they think he gets all the passes from Marner, and basically Marner makes all the plays for him. Well, it's important to note that Auston Matthews, in 41 career games when Mitch Marner has missed the games, he scored 26 goals and got 30 assists for 56 points, also a +7 in that time. This leads to my number 2 reason as to why Auston Matthews can have a different season, and this one could be better. And this is how Mitch Marner is actually leaving. So it's kind of the same as the number 1, but it's different connotations. Mitch Marner leaving leaves Auston Matthews a chance to run his own line. As we know, he's the captain of the team. He's responded very well in situations in the past. He scored 69 goals in the season, just shy of 7. He scored 60 twice. He's won multiple Rocket Richards. Why can't he run his own line? And the third reason actually could answer my last question and saying he might not have to. And it's because next to him, he will have young superstar Matthew Knies, who just signed a long-term extension with the Toronto Maple Leafs at a relatively team-friendly deal, in my opinion. I think he's such a great player, and he's honestly such a transitional player for the team. He's one of those unicorn players, like a power forward, 6'3", very hard to play against. He's very strong on the puck, but also so fast and so skilled. Auston Matthews and Matthew Knies, both Arizona-born players, can create a true havoc in the forechecking zone. They're both big players. They both use their body very well. Him next to Auston Matthews long-term can be so important for both his development and honestly the play of Auston Matthews. It's so important to have a player down there that can make those little dirty plays, pick up the pucks in the corner, find you in the slot to get those shots on net and potential goals. It's also very, very important to note that Auston Matthews, through those 2 last seasons, the last 3, where he quote-unquote suffered, still scoring 40 to 33 goals, his shooting percentage was down significantly. And due to those injuries, it's going to happen. And the thing is, his career average shooting percentage is almost 16%. Last season, he shot 12%, same with the 2 seasons ago. Because of this, you can expect him to at least get to 15% this season, maybe 16, 17, 18%, just to round up a little bit, make that average come out. And honestly, what's to stop him? He's one of the best shooters in the league, maybe the best shooter in the league, and his shot is truly deadly. So now I talked about how Auston Matthews is going to score some goals, but let's talk about his new traditional type of play. How good is he at two-way play? Let's discuss. Matthews has earned the trust of Coach Craig Berube, and he's even the #1 penalty killer on the team now that Mitch Marner is gone. His 90% defensive rating in this 2021-2022 season is obviously a few years back, but it goes to show that he's made those foundations back then, and now he's got even better over time. Admittedly so, some people won't care about the defensive play of Auston Matthews, especially people who aren't at least fans that are just watching for entertainment. They want to see goals. They want to see the best goal scorer in the league. They want to see a multiple Rocky Richard winner play, and obviously that's perfectly fair for them to say. However, I think it's very important to know that while he may score many goals next season, it's also important to watch him in his own zone and watch him on the forecheck in the offensive zone. He has truly changed his game in those ways. Nothing is telling me that a fully healthy Auston Matthews could outscore 60 goals again. Maybe he can even push for a 70. But it's very important as well to make sure you watch both sides of the play and make sure you understand the greatness of this player from both ends of the ice. Some fans may believe that Auston Matthews cannot run his own line. They think you have to be played with a player like Mitch Marner or William Nylander. But in fact, we've seen him even in his rookie years playing with young players like Connor Brown and Zach Hyman, who obviously are great players, but more down the line. At the young stage, they were obviously very inexperienced. Here's how I'll put it. If nobody else is going to tell Auston Matthews, I will tell him. His success, even this regular season, is so very important to a Leafs success overall for this team. With Marner leaving, the Leafs have a point gap to fill, and Auston Matthews needs to step up, take that captaincy role with pride, and make sure he plays his best hockey of his career. I also want to mention that I think it is such an exciting fact that with Auston Matthews, I could be completely wrong. Yes, it could be wrong in a bad way, but I also could be pleasantly surprised when he scores 70 goals next season at a fully healthy season. Let's not forget that Auston Matthews right now is on pace to beat Ovechkin when he beat Gretzky's record. Obviously, Ovechkin's record is very much a testament to his longevity, but Auston Matthews, if he keeps going like this for another 10 years, you never know what's going to happen.